Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of VLR, or Virtue's Last Reward, or Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Anyways, last episode we basically have seen this scene for the second time in a row, and that is finding the body inside the ambidex room again of an old lady, which we're probably going to go through the same thing again. I'm assuming that much. I'm probably wanting to skip this whole section again because it's probably going to be the same statements for the most part, I feel like. But I'm not too sure if that's the case yet. So we're going to be going through that. And then before that, we basically escaped the, I think the lounge. We finished the lounge off in the last episode, so that's where we were at. And we skipped the whole instruction about how the ally betray stuff was going to kick in and stuff like that, I think. Or that might be explained while we're inside the ambidex room. But anyways.
しかし、室内に凶器は見当たらない。ということは、犯人がそれを持ち去ったか、あるいは、肉体の一部が凶器だったという可能性も。
I'm wondering if that's a new part, saying it was part of them.
肉体の一部？例えばその人物が怪力の持ち主で、指先が鋼鉄に覆われていたりすれば、胸を貫くのも不可能ではなかろう。
So it's going right to the problem of it, which is thinking about Kay being the one who caused the issue.
ファイザー、それは一体どういう意味です？
Because it first started off with carry the body to the infirmary. Now it's just literally we're gonna talk about it in this very room. Is what I think it is, which is funny.
ただのジョークだよ。真に受けないでくれ。まあいずれにせよ、凶器が何なのかぐらいは傷口を改めればわかることだ。とりあえず医務室とやらに運ぼう。いくら年老いてるとは言っても、女性は女性だからな。ここで胸元を晒すわけにもいくまい。さあ、男性諸君。
Okay. I mean, this is exactly what we did, which is take her to the infirmary. I'm not gonna read through this again. I've already read through it. It's basically just us carry her to... And then, yeah, Tenmyoji's a bit, like, off... in terms of what he previously felt, I guess. He wasn't staring at us, yeah. But yeah, because our guess is that he knows the old lady, but we're not too sure either, so... Alright. Of course, it's the same thing. She looks peaceful. Yeah, I'm not reading any of it because I don't think that it's necessarily any new dialogue in general. It's just the same dialogue anyways. So it's just like I can skip through this whole thing, but I want to see if there's any new dialogue. Like it feels very, very different.
さてと、申し訳ないが、ご遺体を改めさせてもらうことにしよう。
病理解剖でもすんのかよ。
ただ傷口を調べるだけだ。この中に検視医でもいれば話は別だが。なんだ？
私、一応医療関係。
看護師さんなの？
いえ、検視医ではありませんが。
へえ、見かけによらないわね。
Wait, our character said doctor, and then I forgot, was it Quark saying nurse? And Luna just didn't even seem to answer any of those questions, and she just said, I'm not a coroner. I'm confused.
すみません。
別に謝ることじゃないけど。
まさか、本気で解剖するつもりじゃないよね。
もちろん、そうじゃなくて、あそこに置いてあるの、多分小型の医療用スキャナーだと思うんです。正式名称はアダム。核磁気共鳴現象を利用した生体の自動診断解析装置で、
ああ、そういえばありましたね。そんなものが。
なんで知ってるんだよ。
私とアリスさんと四葉さんは、先ほどこの部屋を隅々まで調べましたから。
Yeah.
はい、できると思います。
Yeah. Of course, we use the atom as always. This is like, what, the fourth time we've used the atom, I think? Maybe it's the third time, actually, because I think that the third time we did it was on the... So we did the old lady twice for Adam. And then we got the third time coming from the fact that she was examining Quark, I think. But my assumption is that he she probably did Quark again at one point, but I forget when exactly. So this is kind of relevant information of the same thing over again. So I'm doing this because it's pretty like hot. But anyways, pretty obvious, I guess. The wound is literally just exactly like a knife getting stabbed into her.
先の尖った刃物のことです。ナイフや包丁みたいな。
要するに鋭利な刃物で心臓を一突きされたってことね。
これでひとまず私への嫌疑は晴れたことになりますね。
Why would you think that it clears you of anything?
いや、悪いがそういうわけにはいかないよ、K。
なぜです？まさかこの後に及んでまで凶器が私のこの手だなんて。
I mean, you can. I mean, we don't know that.
あれはジョークだと言っただろ。
ならばどうして？
老婆が発見されたのは。
Oh yeah, this logic. Okay, I'm gonna skip through this logic.
てめえ、やっぱりお前が殺したんだな。
Yeah, so this is basically the same thing over again. And then it's gonna probably say, we run out of time. Let's vote before we move forward to talking to Kay a bit about
本当のゼロってのも。
ちょっと待ってください、ディオさん。少し落ち着いていただけませんか？あなたは今、ものすごく支離滅裂なことをおっしゃっていますよ。
But it's also funny I skipped over the dialogue, even though I already know that's gonna be like... I should have summarized it for you guys, just in case. But basically, the idea is that we assume Kay is literally in that same component, in that particular room that Phi and Sigma opened up. Phi and Sigma opened up the same very room that Kay was in with Clover. Clover was knocked out, assuming that Kay killed the old lady while she was in there with them. Then he escaped and nobody knew that the body was in there all this time, and so basically we're assuming that he's the one who killed her because he's the only one and the last one who has been in that place, but also can be seen as like potentially the person who can only handle that, like can actually deal the blow while in that room.
仮に私がゼロだったとしたら、どうして自分が怪しまれるような真似をすると言うんですか？
それはなんだ、裏の裏を書いてたな。
説明になっていませんよ。いや、しかしディオさんが今おっしゃったことは、ある意味で言えば重要かもしれません。そうなんですよ。ここで疑うべきなのは、本当のゼロ。私たちをさらってきた人物こそが、あの老婆を殺害した犯人である。そう考えるのが、最も自然ではないでしょうか。
そうだね。言われてみれば確かにそうかも。もしもゼロが犯人だとしたら、ハッチだろうと正面の扉だろうと、いくらでも開きようがあると思うし、実際に AI の方のゼロもそんなようなことを言ってたよね。
That is also a bad thing to say. It's like, I just realized the statement that she said last time, but she said that Zero could open anything. Why would Zero even choose to open anything to begin with? Zero could just still be playing dumb. Like, partly play dumb and partly play smart, in a sense. Like, he could be lying to us and we wouldn't know any better. I don't know why Clover assumes that things are just, like, exactly word for word, you know, the face value of the thing. Because I did that. Coming into this game, I thought that, you know, everything's straightforward. But no, everything's very complicatedly, stupidly enough. Well, stupid as in, like, there are people who has to make stupid decisions, and there are people who has to make the smart decisions. And, yeah, you know, that's gonna have to be how it is. People are gonna make some crazy decisions, and we have to, you know, play the game, play the story, basically. Yeah.
その通りです。第一、もしもゼロ以外の誰かが犯人だとするなら、どうして AI の方のゼロ、彼はこのゲームを円滑に進めるのが自分の役割だと言っていました。
Meaning that he would not care if people killed each other in this game. Like, that's literally the point of why the AI Zero said what he said, or what the AI said for what it said. Like, it's trying to say that, hey, we're not gonna get involved. If you manage to find the Zero guy, kill him and stuff, it's not like he has any much choice but to watch us burn this place to the ground, I guess.
にもかかわらず、 こんな不測の事態が発生したというのに、彼はなぜでしょう。私たちの動向を常に監視しているであろう彼ならば、あの老婆を殺害したのが誰なのかも
Most likely, but
当
he's
然
not.
知っているはずですが、
He's not gonna tell us, anyways.
答えは簡単です。犯人は本当のゼロ、ゼロボスだからですよ。おそらくゼロウサギはゼロボスから自分の正体を隠すよう命じられているのでしょう。
Again, that could be you, dude. We don't even know.
私たちに事件の真相を告げれば、おのずとそれが明らかとなってしまう。だから彼は黙っているのです。加えて言うと、もしかしたら
さっぱり意味がわからないね。
Sorry, I was speeding it up because I didn't want to hear him talk about their logic points because we already heard this in the last run. So if you missed it, rewind back, I guess, to... I'm trying to remember what episode it was. It was the episode with the body of the old lady, I think. It's around that point. When you see the body of the old lady, that's the episode that has the custom thumbnail of the lady we found basically is the thumbnail for where this exact scene is.
でも一つだけ確かなことがあるわ。
And that is...
10分以内に投票とやらを済ませないと何かやばい状況になりそうだってこと。
Not true. Alice is actually making a bad assumption because we know if you don't vote, everyone basically allies on default, so...
ほらね、こんな事態になってもなお、すべて計画。
とにかく全員出るやつは。伏せる方が違うな。煙となんとか、だろ。うん。一応確かめておこうと思って。
Oh, there's something different that's happening here. And that is...
これだよ。これ。
Oh, okay. Cool. Now we're in a different part of the game where it's like actually doing something different slightly. The hatch.
開いてみてくれ。
No luck. It won't budge.
ということは、やはりこの AB ルームは密室になってたわけだ。
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
ああ。
You still think it's K, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open the hatch or not.
わかってる。念のため確認したまでだよ。
5 minutes.
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り5分です。
Alrighty, cool. Interesting that was like the thing that is slightly different because I don't remember doing that hatch thing in the previous run through, so technically this is a new portion of that.
行こう。
Yeah, I'm guessing that Phi told Sigma to go climb up to the top and get to the hatch so that he can try opening it.
おそらく、ネズミの王様とやらが待っているだろうから。
He's a rabbit. Alright, so we jump down and get inside. I got it. Cool. At least we got some new things, at least.
見ろ。奥のモニターに何か表示されてるぞ。
Yeah, you're right. Yep, we're voting again. We get it. Click start to start the voting. Well, looks like there's no going back now.
しまったな。
Alright, here we go. Oh. I'm not gonna care about the votes. I know.
そろそろ時間だし。
Oi! Hey!
待たない。
Wait! ちょっと。
待たないし待てない。時間だって言ったでしょ。
Well, at least we blasted through the explanation. I didn't want to hear the explanation again. 3 minutes? 1 minute?
投票の締め切りまで残り1分です。
It's funny because we basically just chop it down to like a few things. We get the whole rule in like 4 minutes, and then the last minute is like literally the decision. No matter what we do, we're just already stuck.
というわけだから、そろそろ僕は失礼するよ。
Uh-huh.
おいじゃあまた後で。Have a nice traveler!
Oh, okay.
シグマ、時間がない。裏切りを選べ。
Why? What? You're kidding. You really want me to betray Luna?
奴が協力を選ぶとは限らん。
Oh, come
もしも我
on.
々の選択が協力で、向こうが裏切りだったとしたら。
Oh, come on. I'm not gonna do this to Luna. I don't think Luna was that desperate for points either. I think she's... So far... Okay. Here's the thing. This is the third time we've been through this, and literally every 2 times I've done it, I've allied. And every time I do ally, they betray. And we lose so hard. Hardcore lose on them. And I really dislike the fact that that's the case. But it's like, at this point now, it's a unique person now. Because this person, throughout everything I've seen, she's always allied. She's never betrayed once have I seen her. And she hasn't spoken bad or ill about anyone. She's been patient and very understanding. Why the hell do you want to just betray her out of the nowhere? Just because she might not be... She's not a readable person? Like, I feel like Luna is a readable person, saying that she really doesn't betray people that easily. I'm so confused and conflicted, but I wouldn't be surprised again if they just do the opposite of what I expect every single step of the way. Like, I feel like the developers intentionally sabotages the player's choices every step of the way, no matter what. Like, if I have an expectation of doing ally, they always want to do the opposite. I don't know why the developers are doing that, but if this is not the case, and this is the first time we're doing ally, and we're finally getting ally for the first time, goodness gracious, I would be happy. Because I don't want to keep getting these, like, opposite, unexpected circumstances because people chose to do a thing because they did a thing differently, or they're choosing to make them narratively different somehow.
我々の BP からは
I
2
don't
点が引かれることにな
care.
る。
I don't care. I've already lost it in another timeline in the game. My playthrough 2 already did that, and playthrough 1 already did that. Why am I afraid of it this time?
3-2はいくつだ、シグマ。
Look, Fi, if you lose points, live with it. Because I don't give 2 cents about how we're gonna survive or die. What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
その通り。BP が1になったら、もう後がない。
No, it's not. It just takes longer to get back up. It just means that you can never ever get out, actually, technically.
だから、
Wait, ちょっと. What do you mean by it's over?
投票の締め切りまで残り30秒です。
Oh, so Fi knows something about the future version of this one?
いいから早くしろ。
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how do you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you? Are you?
わかった。お前がやらないなら私が。
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's it's over supposed to mean?
投票の締め切りまで残り10秒です。
Wow, okay.
9、8、7、6、5、4。
What is Fi gonna say? I'm so confused. She's just standing there with her mouth open. 3、
2、
Ichi.
BP が0以下になれば死ぬ。
I already know this. Why is this surprising?
そういう意味だ。
1。
Oh, okay. Ally. I'm taking ally anyways. F off. I'm sorry. I don't care anymore, you know. I've already allied 3 times.
ゲーム第1ラウンド終了。
That's hilarious that he just does a quick swipe and then he's just gonna beep at the 1 second. but I'm gonna ally for the 3rd time. Maybe 3rd time is the charm where everything's actually normal. But I don't know if this is the same Fi from the first playthrough, because the first playthrough, Fi says these things, and that's because she saw the future. She knew what was happening in the future, because alternate version of herself, parallel universe of herself, told her otherwise, or her future version of herself told her otherwise, and then it's like, oh, okay, we have to decide on how this is going to work out, and so on and so forth. And then, yeah, it's just, we haven't gotten to that ending yet, so we don't know if that future is true or not until we get there, I guess.
結果は倉庫内のディスプレイに表示されます。お疲れ様でした。アンビデックスゲートを開放します。
Alright, time to get yelled at by Fi again. I mean, again, I don't care if Luna betrays us or not. I just think that she wouldn't. But if she does, I'm gonna just say that this is the third time that the developers just started stepping on my shoes, like 3 times in a row now. And I'm like, I'm not surprised anymore, so I'm always gonna expect the unexpected no matter what now. Because it's been pretty painful to see that this is what we've been through so far. Anyways, as Vi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tim Yoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to him made him like that.
Sigma, どういうつもりなんだ?
It's not the first time you told me this. Huh.
言わなくても分かってるだろう。お前が協力を選んだ件についてだよ。PP が0以下になれば死ぬ。私はそう言ったはずだが。
I don't care. I've already died in one of the timelines. You think I care to die twice or more? Because this game is meant to make our character die so many times to understand the mistakes that they make. And then we can try to reverse the course of it. Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you just said.
いや、あの時のお前ならできたはず。人間は危機に瀕した時、脳の情報処理速度が限界を超えて加速されることがある。
Yeah, that's only if it's a fight or flight kind of moment, right? But it's not.
要するに、頭の回転が速くなり、わずか1秒の間に、永遠とも思えるような時間の流れを経験するということだ。
Fi, quit playing smart with me, please. I don't ask for you to be like... I don't ask for you to just play smart because you disagree with my choice. That's how it goes. If I chose, it's my choice, not yours.
あの時のお前は、そういう状態にあった。
I don't know.
違うか?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? It's nervous. Let me be straight with you. Your crap is whack. Like hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff that you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0 you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Oi! Sigma-kun! Fi-kun! 何してるんだよ! 結果発表始めちゃうよ!
行こう、シグマ。とにかく結果とやらを聞こうじゃないか。もしかしたら歴史が変わってるかもしれないし。
Really? How do you know? That's my problem. It's like she's saying it like she's already seen the future. And this is like the first playthrough Fi kind of thing. Huh. This time. Oi! Hey! Fi! Hold on! Crap. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, if she knew what had happened if we chose ally, she was speaking out of assumptions. That's my problem. Because when she started off by saying that, Like, it was the same problem I had with the first playthrough, where she started talking about the opposite choice, and how the opposite choice was more meaningful to the problem, and then we got a flash of, like, the future for a second with her. That's when I realized, like, oh, okay, well, she's doing it probably because she thinks that she knows what's up ahead, and that choice was already made to get to that point. But the problem is, like, that went opposite of what she was saying or doing, somewhat. But then it was like an assumption, because she's assuming that everyone's gonna choose betray no matter what for the most points, and I'm just like, well, I mean, this game is built to make our character die at least many times before we actually reach the right solution, or unlock the hidden solution, I guess. But I don't know. I kind of care less at this point.
揃ったみたいだね。おい、じゃあ早速だけど始めることにしようか。アンビデックスゲーム第1ラウンド結果発表。皆さん画面にご注目ください。
Everyone's shocked. I get it. Alright, here we go. The first team, betray ally. Betray ally. Ally. I was right. Dumbass. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, give me a second. Let me pause. Let me have my screen pause, please, so I can see what the hell the results are. Okay, I'm very surprised. Clover and Kay betrayed Alice. That is like, what? That kind of thing is what? That's a really painful thing, honestly, seeing that. Yeah, I'm just like, wow, that's pretty painful to see. Because I thought Clover and Alice were like so close that they wouldn't do that to each other and ally like us with Luna, but holy heck, dude, that's pretty crazy. And then there's Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji. I'm also surprised. I thought Tenmyoji would betray Dio and Quark because he betrayed us in our second playthrough, but he probably allied because he knows that he doesn't want to kill Quark. Like, he probably thought Quark would have aligned with him. But I don't have any clue if that's the case. And then, of course, we both allied with Luna. Which is stupid, because now Vi doesn't know what the flip she's saying anymore. Because she doesn't know what the hell she's saying. Like, honestly, I bet she probably saw what happened in the first playthrough and thought it was going to happen again. Because we had Alice on the other team. And she clearly betrayed us for choosing ally. But here, I already knew Luna was going to ally because she's done it 2 times in a row. Why would she do it? Why would she break character in the 3rd time? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It makes 0 sense to me that she would betray us in the middle of all this. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful the developer didn't break character, at least, because that would have been so weird to just see Luna betray out of nowhere just because they're doing it to, like, make fun of the player for choosing the same thing again. But I'm thankful finally that there's one path that said ally. Okay, the rest from here, I'm gonna just not worry about whatever happens on the other side, because if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
各自バングルの数字を確かめてほしいんだうさ。
Okay, Luna stays solo. Thanks, Luna. So Luna stays solo, I think, with a blue, and I think my character has a blue as well, but I'm paired with somebody new, I think. I don't know who we're paired with. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
いえ、お礼なんて言わないでください。当然のことですよ。だって私、シグマさんのことも、ファイさんのことも信じてましたから。
I'm sorry, my brain was like immediately going back to the first playthrough where Quark made fun of Dio for saying that he was gonna choose betray, and I was just like, oh god, this is the same situation that Quark and Dio went through with dealing with Luna in their team. When Luna glanced away, I threw Phi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyoji's voice.
クオーク
これは一体どういうことじゃ。
違うんだよ、じっちゃん。僕はディオさんに騙されたんだ。
Oh. Ah. Deal. Okay. I think I know what's going on here, actually. I think I know what happened with some of these votes. So Dio hates everyone. But since Luna was so nice to him, I think Dio probably took back his betrayal and let her live for whatever reason in that on the first playthrough that we went through. And the only reason why Dio chose betray for everyone is because he hates Tenmyoji and he hates Alice, because he kind of looks like he doesn't like anybody to begin with. So I'm not surprised that Dio is considered like the most like hated character in this group, because he's kind of like the character who's just being an asshole to everyone, because he's just like, I want to win, I don't give a crap.
ディオさんが協力を選ぶって言うから。
Oh, lol.
だから。
But it made sense that Quark would have tried to ally with Tenmyoji, because they're both actually related by blood. Like, I think they're grandson and grandfather, so it makes sense that they would not try to betray each other. But in this scenario, Dio wouldn't care anyways.
だから僕はディオさんに投票を任せて。
That's why you don't trust Dio. He likes to stab people in the back.
ディオ、本当か？
でたらめに決まってんだろうが、そんなもん。
What? Why would he not trust his own grandkid?
俺はあの装置には指一本触れてない。選択したのはクオークだ。こんなことを言って奴は装置の前に立ったんだ。
ディオさん、投票は僕に任せてよ。
What?
じっちゃんは対戦相手に僕がいるから必ず協力を選ぶはず。
That's very true though, if that is the words. But I don't think that...
だから僕らは裏切りで行こう。ぶっちゃけて言うと、あの猛録じじいには正直うんざりしてたところなんだ。厄介払いができるいいチャンスだよ。
I don't think Quark has ever been like this before. I don't know what to believe still, because I've never seen Quark in reality. Like, I haven't seen him act like this in reality in any of the playthroughs so far. From what I think Dio is the one who usually says this kind of bullcrap.
あいつを置き去りにして、僕らだけで9の扉から脱出しよう。
No, this sounds like Dio just speaking Quark's words. So this definitely does not sound like Quark.
大丈夫だよ。僕のことなら心配いらない。悪いんだけど、ディオさんに騙されたってことにさせてもらうから。
What? Why would... What?
そうすれば、あの猛録じじいのことだもん。簡単に欺けると思う。
That's a terrible plan. Oh, Quark's gonna say, ah, yeah, don't worry, I'll put the blame on you. What's the results then? Huh? Wait, the first half it made sense, like what he said, like, okay, I'll decide for us, etc. And then not go into detail about what the plan is. That would make sense if Quark was like that. But adding the little tidbit at the end saying, oh, he's an old fart, he doesn't have long to live, just kind of puts wrong words to Quark's mouth. I just think that Dio's lying too.
それに、僕のことを信頼した状態でいてくれた方が、後々また利用させてもらうときに都合がいいし。
Yeesh. Well, he betrayed us, so I don't know.
ね？いいでしょ、ディオさん。そうしようよ。なんでそんな嘘つくんだよ、ディオさん。
Yeah, he is lying though. Dio is lying. I truly believe Quark is not lying. He's saying that Dio did betray him.
もうディオさんなんて呼ばないよ。ディオ！お前は大嘘つきのペテンシ野郎だ。
どうとでも言うがいいさ。
じっちゃんは僕の言うこと信じてくれるよね。
騙されんなよ、天明寺。
Wow. Tenmyoji, are you gonna trust some asshole prick who actually is a repeated offender to making people, like, try to betray each other? Or are you gonna believe your own flesh and blood?
今のセリフは台本通りだ。
お前、もう許さないぞ！
こら、やめんか、クオーク。そう取り乱すでない。一体お前と何年付き合ってると思う？お前が嘘をついてるかどうかぐらい、目をつむっていようと、耳を塞いでいようと、手に取るようにわかるわ。
じっちゃん。
クオークの予想通りだな。コロッと騙されちまいやがった。
We never know. I think the lines that they've said, like, literally were, like, very hard, because it's, like, tug and pull for sure. But I do believe in Quirk. I don't think people have that weird underlying, like, sinister plan, except for Dio. Dio's the only one I've seen so far who has the underbelly planning. Same for Kay, actually. Kay and Dio are the only two I know I would never ever trust, because they both have an underbelly of bad faith trust to a lot of people. And I think that's a problem for me personally, because I think that I know who I wouldn't trust. Alice, I kind of would say 50-50, because she does occasionally do be nice, but I think it's down to, like, how she is in the story so far.
天明寺、一つだけ忠告しておこう。
Like, I think that the first time when we played, when Alice betrayed us, I kind of think that's only because narratively she's there to just not trust anyone due to the fact that she partnered with us first. But knowing that she's trusted the other folks because of how they were, it kind of makes sense that they would rather betray her. Maybe if we do choose betray in the first playthrough's version, maybe she would have been ally instead, so we would have gotten ahead, but I don't even know.
そのクソガキはただもんじゃないぞ。人を欺くことにかけては天才かもしれん。お前らがどんな関係にあるのかは知らんが、あまり気を緩めない方が身のためだ。いいか？分かったな、天明寺。そのガキは侮るなよ。
Okay. How about the other side?
とりあえず話は分かったわ。
Okay, cool. I'll end it here for now. Let's hear the other conversations in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Or nobody minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, weekend, night, or whenever you're watching this. Roz